Yoga is the biggest gift that I have ever received. Hands down.
How has it changed your life?
You know, there was a time in my life that I could afford yoga. I could join a studio and a community. And it was at a time where I was quite broken. Failed relationship, failed health, fear, so much fear that I was paralyzed. Physical pain, emotional pain. And if I hadn't have had access to a mindfulness-based restorative yoga teaching, I don't think I'd be sitting here.
I found my way to yoga, and once I found yoga, I found a voice that I never heard before within myself. Like when you're holding a yoga pose and you're sweating and you want to get out of it, but somehow you don't listen to that voice that says escape. You stay with it and you learn to trust a part of yourself that you never had before.
And I want to give that back. I want to give that back to kids who feel stressed and don't know how to control their anger. I want to give that back to young women who don't have their self-esteem. I want to teach them poses where they feel they've mastered something and can feel like they can get on top of the world.
For me, it was a natural progression of wanting to share it. As I've discussed with other yoga instructors, you don't become a yoga instructor because you're lukewarm on yoga. You practice yoga, or you become a yoga instructor because you love yoga, because it's been powerful in your life. And when I first really got into yoga, it was like, I wanted my parents to do it. I wanted everyone in my life that, I loved and cared about to do it. And that just begins to grow, and you realize that there's a lot of people that wouldn't have access.
So why do you have yoga as a part of the Kitchens for Good program?
Because we believe in a holistic approach in how we want to teach these students in stress reduction and taking care of yourself. Self-care is really important, especially if you're on your feet for 12 hours a day. Being a cook's really hard work, and so they need to learn how to take care of themselves. And a lot of these students have never been introduced to yoga before, so this is their first time starting and trying what a practice looks like.
Just more relaxed after. I can feel the difference in my body from when I first start taking the class. My body feels tense, and then when we're done taking the class, my body feels so relaxed, and my mind just feels this clarity, this peace in your spirit at that moment. So yeah, and I like, it's just helping me practice the technique of breathing as well. And I'm seeing the difference that those techniques are making, in my spirit afterwards. So yeah, I like it, and I would like to learn some more about it.
Is this your first time practicing yoga?
Yes, it is. It is. So yeah, thanks to JoAnn and thanks to Kitchens for Good program, I've been given this opportunity. So thank you.
We have many partnerships already set up. We have a pipeline of organizations, nonprofit organizations, that want to work with us. Our challenge is to get the funds so we can get out there and do the work that's needed.
There is survey and research upon survey and research about the outcomes of yoga. If you stick with it, if you practice it, if you embody it, if you welcome it, if you do it, you will change.
Mindfulness, breath work, yoga asana, to share that with them so that they can maybe make better life decisions, begin to transform themselves, develop willpower, develop all the wonderful things that we know that yoga can help people to cultivate, generate, and find within themselves. To me, that just makes sense.
So I'd like to help more people. I'd like to help everybody experience what I've personally experienced over, it's been a 20-year journey. And I'm not even at the destination. And it's not about the destination or the outcomes. It's about this process of getting up every morning and feeling good. And if I don't feel good, if I don't feel okay emotionally, I know what to do. I know to get on my mat. I know to reset my breath. I know to plug into my original greatness.